Today is a sad day. I'm selling my very first bass guitar that I ever got, ever. And I've owned a lot. This is the Takamine GE-400, and I believe there's a GT at the end. But no one will ever know because even Takamine doesn't really know much about this. There's not a whole lot of them made. It's a double P. Kind of sounds Fendery. I don't know. You'll see the test here in a minute. It's a great show bass. Great show bass. I always wanted to take this on stage, and I've never had the opportunity to do it. Everything's intact. There's a couple of little... see if I can get that in the camera. There's a couple of little nicks on the pointy parts, but that's expected on a 80s pointy bass. It's still in pretty decent condition. There's one screw missing from the bridge, but that's not a big deal. I mean, not if you have like a hardware store anywhere near you. Comes with this awesome leather strap. This is actually the only bass strap I own. I'd usually just throw a guitar strap on a bass, or I sit down without one. Either or. It all works. Has the strap locks on it. I don't remember what brand. Let's see if I can get these off. I don't remember what brand of strap locks these were. Made in Germany. So if someone makes stuff in Germany, it's probably them. Shaler. Who knew? Who knew, YouTube? Who knew? Alright, so Shaler locking thingamabobbers. Yeah, it's a great bass and you should buy it. I'm hoping someone from Talk Bass buys it. I'd like someone that's active in the bass community to pick it up. But I can't be picky. Whoever gets it, gets it. It's not a whole lot of these out there. I think I've personally accounted for maybe like 6 or 7. There was 2 metal bands in Austin, Texas, and both of their bass players owned one. There's like the Takamine guru, Keith, out in Hawaii, and he owns 2 of them. One was just on eBay. I don't know who sold that. Then there's a dude on Talkbass. He had one with like yellow strings on it. It's really just not a ton of them out there. Takamine did the G series or GX series back in the 80s. And I've got a couple of the other guitars. I've got the GX-100 with the tremolo on there. And then I've got the GX-200. But this is what started it all. I mean, this just caught my eye. I had dreams all night long that I was in like this cloudy room and there was a pointy black bass and a pointy black guitar spiraling towards me through all this smoke and laser lights. It's like a Cyndi Lauper music video. And I woke up the next morning and I had to go pawn shopping. And we didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up, so I figured I would just be window shopping. But I ended up finding this sitting on the wall right next to a Fender Squire kind of a thing. And at the time, I did not like anything that wasn't pointy. Just a boring round bass. And the boring round bass was cheaper than this, but I had to have it. And talked my mom into buying it for me. I think I was 13. Somewhere in there. But this one was found in Abilene, Texas. So if you know who owned this in Abilene, Texas and sold it to a Wild Bill's Pawn, that'd be really cool to know who it was and where they got it. I like learning the history on these things just because you don't see a lot of them. But I'm going to go ahead and demo a couple of different songs and show you there's no buzz on the fretboard. Everything's in good working condition. Set neck. Right on.